Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Going to be doing the Minute Cryptic Mini again for the 28th of November. Basically changed up my morning routine so I can get these done early because I can't bear the dark and the cold in the morning anymore, so moving my gym sessions to the afternoon, which makes some space for these in the morning. So let's get going. Let's start with one across. Smoke and mirrors. Magic Rabbit's head appears in place of Master's. Smoke and mirrors. I'm guessing smoke and mirrors is going to be the definition. Something like fakery or to that effect. Right, let's go Magic Rabbit's head. Maybe magic is an anagram indicator. Rabbit's head, I'm presuming, is the R. Appears in place of Masters. Are we substituting an R for something else? Magic Rabbit's head appears in place of Masters. So are we substituting an R for like an M in place of Masters, like the head of Masters? Could Master be the definition? And smoke and mirrors be part of the wordplay? Or maybe smoke's the definition? Mirrors could be like a reversal indicator. Is it a hidden word? Can't see anything hidden in there. Let's come back to that one. Let's go for across. Keep right away from train after Secret Service starts planting uranium. Well, uranium is unlikely to have any kind of a word. I mean, it's a noun, so I doubt it's going to have any other substitute for that. So uranium can just be substituted for its elemental symbol, which would be U. And then we're going to be planting that somewhere, inserting it somewhere. After Secret Service starts, so maybe we're taking two S's. Planting uranium. Keep train away. Keep right away from train. So if we're taking right, which can be abbreviated as R, and we're taking that away from train, we're left with TAIN, and putting that after two S's, and we'll put in a U inside of it. So it's going to be sustain, and that is another word for keep. So we've got train with R for right, away, taken away from that, and then that's been put after the start of Secret Service, two S's, and then we're planting a U for uranium inside of it. That's a good one. Let's go 4 down. Lots of tailless strays with only 3 legs. Lots of tailless strays. So we're going to be taking the tail off strays with only 3 legs. Well, tailless strays would just be stray. see. Something's going on there. Would it be lots? Lots of the definition? Strays with only three. What are the three legs? Or are we strays like an anagram indicator? Not sure about that one. Let's come back to it. Let's go 5 across. Flute of champagne at recess is not appropriate. Principles. So are we taking the principal letter of each of those? What would that be? I don't think so. What would that be? Carina. Is that even enough letters to get 7? I mean, words like. Oh yeah, I'm missing the O in there, so it's ocarina, which is a flute. Obviously, the only reason I know what an ocarina is probably because of Ocarina of Time, Zelda. Not that I've actually played that one, but yeah, that's a musical instrument. I'm guessing it's in the flute family. So we've got a lot of intersecting clues here, but let's go 6 across. Side of lamb, fish, no skin, tea, as discussed. Right, so I'm guessing fish, no skin. We're taking off the outside letters just to be left with IS. And T, as discussed, that's a homophone indicator. So we're just going to be using the letter T, as that sounds like tea, the drink. What's this lamb doing? So we've got an IS and a T. Let's put that in there. IST. Side. So side is, I'm guessing, the definition. That would be a side of lamb, like a rump or a haunch or something like that. Or a flank. What is of lamb? Is it list? I know list is like you know, can mean to like tilt or, but why would that be side? Hmm. Kind of tempted to go back there into 4 down to see what this was about. See if we get anything here. Lots of tailless strays with only 3 legs. This one's still stumping me. So, I'm not sure about this one either. Let's go 1 down. They need chemistry class to experiment after swapping hands. 2 and 5. While the they suggests plural, and hands suggests that the answer is going to be a plural, so that S works there. They need chemistry class to experiment. Or maybe I think the definition might just be they need chemistry. Class to experiment, maybe experiment's an anagram after swapping hands. What would hands be? Because we've got two S's and an A. So maybe we're anagramming the whole of class 2? Swapping hands. After swapping hands. Like the hands of a clock, hands of a... Okay, so co-stars? They need chemistry? I guess they would if you got two big name actors. They'd have to have chemistry to make a good film. So we've got the letters from class 2, but without the... right, so we're talking hands as in left hand and right hand. So we've got the letters of class 2, and we're experimenting with them, we're anagramming them. And instead of the L, as in left hand, we're putting R for right hand, and then we're going to get co-stars. Okay. Doesn't exactly help here. Because we thought that was... Well, it confirms that that's an S. But what is... What is that, though? Because it has to be the IS for the no skin from the fish. And the T, as discussed, that could only be the T. What would lamb be? Are we literally just substituting L for lamb? Side. Why would that be list though? Let's go back to one across, shall we? Smoke and mirrors. Magic rabbit's head appears in place of masters. Still not seeing that one at the moment. Let's go 2 down. It's a mess after clearing out gutter on the house. It's a mess. Maybe mess is anagram indicator. Maybe it's part of the definition. After clearing out gutter. Are we gutting something? Are we taking the middle letters of something? On the house? I mean, can have H for just house. And that would be on top of... Well, I'd imagine that would be the last letter if we're putting on the house, on top of the H. Which IH wouldn't be a word. Not in English anyway. We've got I and A from it's A. Maybe we got the T and the S, and we're putting that after clearing out gutter on house, on the house. No, but then we need a definition, don't we? Clearing out gutter. Let me just start hypothesizing. Don't think it would be that. Or TS. Ah, okay. Gratis, which means free, which means if you get something free, get it on the house. So we are anagramming it's A. The mess is the anagram indicator, so we're anagramming that to get ATIS, and then putting that after gutter, which has been cleared out. So we're taking the middle letters from gutter to get GR, putting that on top of the anagrammed it's A, and getting gratis, which means free or on the house. Let's go back here. One across smoke and mirrors, magic rabbit's head appears in place of master's. Surely this can only be... I mean, what words start with something vowel G? It's not... No, sigil is with an S, isn't it? Wow, what is this? Cog... No? Oh, K? K... Okay. That I am not seeing. Maybe doing this so early. Well, it's not even that early, it's what, 8:30 at the moment, so... Right, let's spare my blushes and go 3 down. Where supermodel might be texting, "Are you up?" Supermodel might be texting... Or it could be where supermodel might be, like a runway? Okay, so it's literally we're taking the "Are you" in text speak, "Are you," and we're taking the yawn emoji and we're putting that up, reversing that, so we get runway. Oh my god, what is this? Cager? Smoke and mirrors? Magic rabbit's head, maybe that's the R there, appears in place of masters? What? I can understand maybe cagey being a synonym for like smoke and mirrors if you're not being someone who's forthright and co-stars has to be right. Why am I struggling with this morning? What else would it be though? Trying to work it out. Smoke and mirrors. Rabbit's head. So we got the R there. Appears in place of masters. I can only think of Cager being the... But what even is that? I'm probably not seeing something. We'll go back to the equally puzzling 4 down. Lots of tailless strays. Maybe... Are we taking lots of? And we're taking the tail of that? As in the F off, and then we're... Yeah. Okay, just need a fresh pair of eyes on that. So we're taking lots of, and then it's tailless, so we're taking the last letter off the F, and so we're left with LOTSO. And strays is a anagram indicator, so we're anagramming those letters to get stool, which is something with only 3 legs. So, I mean, I'm guessing we are just substituting lamb for L in this case. Is side, I mean, does side mean like, I guess if you side with somebody, do you tilt that way? And tilt means list? Is that the definition of side we're taking? I don't know. I presume so. Please enlighten me in the comments. Certainly need enlightenment for this. I'm gonna give it some thought. Yeah, I was running through the alphabet because obviously there has to be some vowels in between here. I don't know how I didn't see it. Blame the early morning and the change in routine, but it's cigar, isn't it? Um, okay, uh, so we're mirroring. It is a reversal indicator of magic. So it would be CIGAM, but we're taking the rabbit's head as in the R, and it's appearing. It's appearing in place of the head of masters, which is the M, and then we get cigar. Wow, that shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but I think that's everything. Let's finish, check everything. There we go, 23 minutes. Not the best, not the worst. It's always longer when you're commentating over it, so not too fussed. Never been too fussed about times, as long as it gets done. Right, that's me for another week. Hope to see you again next week. Tell me how badly I did in the comments, and